uh, 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 uh. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm laughing so hard because I'm super excited for this. And I was just dancing before I got onto this because this is going to be an absolutely fantastic build. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And if you have not hit that subscribe button, make sure you smash it and get 10 more people to do it because the goal is to get to 1 million subscribers in 365 days. Let's go. The need to be liked is why they don't like you. Now, this is something that a lot of people might not think about. I've met a lot of people that fake it, I mean, they act all charismatic, they act like they're that guy, and it's not a bad thing because understand this, people. In life, you have to make certain adjustments, right? You get to a point where you realize that maybe my character is not the best. That guy, I want to model what someone has, and that's the key: modeling what someone has. But imitating and faking, now there's a very thin line that you do not want to cross there. So let me talk about this and explain it. I've been someone way back, like from way back when I was in primary, I was fully comfortable with any group, right? I would have friends all the time. Like from pre-K, I've had friends, right? I've been very comfortable with friends. I've been very comfortable in people. Till this day, I'm extremely comfortable on my own. I'm very comfortable in groups, whether that's me being on stage or whether that's me being in a huge crowd. It does not matter for me. I'm extremely comfortable. I can walk up to a stranger and have great conversations. In the taxi, I like to put myself in that situation. When I get into the elevator, I'm that guy that gets into the elevator and doesn't turn back and look the other way. I turn and look at everyone and make it awkward for everybody. And I'm fully comfortable in that situation, right? But when I see people think that there is no training that goes into that, I think they're making a terrible mistake. I didn't get to this point by just waking up and thinking, let me just do that, let me just fake it, let me just go there and talk like that guy, talk like that speaker, be that guy, be that guy. No, it took years of practice, right? When I do it now, it's extremely natural for me. I'm very comfortable in any situation, but I realized when I had to do a self introspection, I had to realize that, oh, this was building up through the years. When in high school, I did it deliberately. I would change friends basically almost every few weeks, or let's just say every single month. I was changing groups of friends. Now, it was not that I was leaving the other friends behind, but let's just say I was hanging out with a certain group for this month, the other group I was just changing. And I was not conscious of the fact that this was going to help me eventually. I just knew that I like to do it. So I would hang out with the guys in the school, that were doing all the other stuff, smoking, drinking, all the girls and everything like that. And I'm fully comfortable in that group. And then the other months, you'd find me with the guys that at that time, loved cartoons, loved talking about, Big Bang Theory, science, and all that kind of stuff, reading books. I mean, are you crazy? In high school, I didn't like reading books. I didn't like a lot has changed. A lot has changed. Those guys were onto something. Those guys were onto something. But what I'm telling you is, it took some time to get to where I am, to where I'm fully comfortable. I'm fully comfortable. I'm in my room. I could be here forever and I'll still be comfortable because I'm fully comfortable in my own space. You get what I'm saying? But put me in a room full of people and I'll still be comfortable, right? So, why is it that way? Well, one of the things, the very key thing is the fact that I am me. You get what I'm saying? I'm not here on YouTube trying to be another person. I'm not here, imitating another speaker. Whatever I do, you are getting me. The version of me that you are getting right now is me. Ask anybody that knows me. From way back and from recently. This is me all the time. Now, people sense that and people feel it. You ever talk to somebody and feel like, I don't know. There's just something off. There's just something I don't like about it. Or there's something that doesn't feel right about that guy. So many people imitate certain people. There's nothing wrong with modeling. There's nothing wrong with understanding that I need to adjust certain things and I like how that guy approaches things. There's absolutely nothing wrong. We learn from everybody. I mean, when kids start learning how to walk, we look at the adults and we realize, oh, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. And then you start walking. I do not necessarily walk like anyone else. I walk my own way, but I modeled something. There is nothing wrong with that. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. But it becomes a problem when you now start wanting to become someone else and fake it. You ever meet a guy that acts like he's a ladies' man? killer, like when they get there and it's like, and you're like, oh yeah, go do it, because ladies can feel it. I mean, guys can feel it as well from guys, but I mean, ladies are gonna feel it even more, when they just feel like, feel like a guy's just like, nah, something, there's confidence. What he wants to portray is confidence, but this is not confidence. There's something there that I do not like. Now, let me tell you what you need to do. Work on yourself, man. Work on yourself. This is something that a lot of people fail to do. And I've seen that this is most probably the most powerful advice that you can find. Work on improving yourself. When you improve yourself, you not only improve your own life, you improve your relationships, you improve other people because you now start adding value. When a cup is overflowing, and I talk about this a lot, but when a cup is overflowing right now, let's just say if this glass that I had right here was overflowing with water. So if this water were to fill up this cup all the way until the very top, what will happen is when that cup is overflowing, it's not losing anything. Sure, there's waste that's going on, but that cup does not feel like it's missing out on anything because it's overflowing. It's overflowing. So naturally, when you fill yourself up, giving yourself off is something that comes naturally to you. When you add value to yourself, it starts being that thing where adding value is just second nature. It's an overflow. So what do most people do? Most people just copy from other people. They don't understand the work that goes into certain things. You see a guy, you just like, I can do it better than that guy. I mean, I see some people, I'm like, I can do it better than Gaga. I'm sure I can do it better than that guy. But you do not realize the amount of years that went into becoming that person. You do not see the amount of practice that went in, whether it's deliberate practice or just unconscious practice that went into becoming that. So many people get it wrong. They do this thing where they're fake. They're not themselves. It's never a good model to go with. It's never ever a good model. And the need for you to be liked, the need for people to accept you is something that is always going to cost you because not only can it be felt, but you're going to end up compromising you based on what you think people want. People will always want the real deal. This is why some of the best people in the world that or the most famous people that all they're doing is living their lives. All they're doing is living their lives. This is why they stand out so much. We admire people that stand out because they are brave enough to be themselves. It takes a lot to be yourself and be fully comfortable with knowing that, oh, I got flaws, but I'm fully cool with that. I'm cool with that. I had those things that I don't like about myself, but I'm cool about it. You get what I'm saying? People will always want genuine products. This is the same reason why we do not go to certain stores to buy fake products. We want the real thing, you know? So when you start going out of your way and out there to be something that you're not, so that you think that, this is how people are going to like me, just know, people will never like you for being. Let me rephrase that. People will like the version of you that you give them, but it will never ever last. You see, because initially you can get away with it. You can get away with faking certain things. You can get away with being like, hey, man, I'm that guy, I'm that guy. But it never lasts because you do not see the work that went in behind all that. You get what I'm saying? So always make sure that whatever you do in life, whatever you do in terms of your relationship or just in terms of your life, you are always genuine. People will always appreciate genuineness and it will always stick. I can assure you of that. And listen, man, I'm super excited about this. If you're watching till this point, I got something to say to you. And that's that you must hit that subscribe button and get 10 people to do the same because we're taking this channel to 1 million subscribers in 365 days. Never been done before. You and I are going to be a part of history, but I need your help to do it. I cannot do it alone. No matter how much I want to do, I cannot do it alone. I need your help. So please hit that subscribe button. Get other people to like and share and subscribe and hit that subscribe button, man. I mean, I love saying that. Just hit that, hit. And join that bell notification squad. And we're going to be doing this every single day. I love you. My name is Taban. They call me the greatest ever. I'm going to explain that story some other day. But apart from that, I love you and this was fantastic. Let me see you again tomorrow, same time, same place. I love you. Let love rule. Love is the only law. Love is the most divine law. Thank you. Peace. Hit that subscribe button. I'm a mwah.